back into the Awesemo YouTube channel. My name's Geoff Ulrich, bringing you the Jock Market Report from Monday Night Football. And if you haven't heard, Jock Market turning fantasy sports into a stock exchange. You can forget waiting until the end of the game to make money. Jock Market allows you to buy and sell shares of players in real time for real money with guaranteed payouts for all the shares at the end of the night. They have daily markets in NBA, MLB, NHL, and PGA. So you can make real money every hour, every minute, every second of any match or game. What you do is you use the pregame IPO to pick up shares of your favorite players. Then you buy, sell, or hold them during the game based on your own analysis. You download the app to get started. Use our exclusive Awesemo promo code. That's Awesemo for up to a $50 bonus on your first deposit. This is an exclusive offer only for the Awesemo community. So make sure to take advantage of it today. That's Awesemo for a $50 bonus. Now let's get to these picks from Monday Night Football. We got the Steelers. We got the Bears coming into town. Now, look, both these teams don't have a ton of, terrestrial sort of secondary skill players that we want to target. Both these teams tend to give their stars the ball. And let's go to Pittsburgh Steelers because there's a couple guys I like on their team this week. Chase Claypool going to be the first one. The Bears are allowing the fifth most fantasy points to the wide receiver position and the second most touchdowns so far to wide receivers as well. They're ninth worst in terms of yards per pass attempt against this year. The big plays have been there against Chicago. This is not a good defense anymore. The Bears definitely regressing this year in that area. Claypool's a big downfield receiver, and both of the corners on Chicago, they're either 6 feet or under in terms of height. This is an inexperienced, undermanned secondary. Claypool's going to be able to take advantage. He's playing every snap. Yeah, sometimes the targets aren't there for him, but this is a really, really good spot for him to get a big play downfield. So I love that Chase Claypool probably won't be as hot as some of the other skill players for Pittsburgh as well. So in Jock Market in the IPOs, you may not have to bid as high on a guy like, say, Deontay Johnson. So Chase Claypool, all things considered, great matchup. Again, this Bears defense, do not be afraid to attack it. And he is overdue for a big play, which I think is going to come this week against the Bears. And for my second pick, guys, I'm going to stick with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go to running back, though, with Najee Harris. Look, one thing we know about the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are going to give their stars the ball. Najee Harris on the field over 90% of the snaps this year. Teams are averaging over 27 rush attempts against the Chicago Bears this year, too. Again, this is not a good defense. They're ranked 9th worst in yards per carry against. Harris, he's improved that yards per rush too over his last 4 games. He's had 23 or more rushes in each of his last 3 starts. Najee Harris having a great rookie season. He produces for us in the pass game. He's going up against a weak Chicago Bears defense. And look, I mean, Pittsburgh's favorite here by almost a touchdown. So Najee Harris potentially going to get a lot of rushes late in this game. This one you're going to have to pay up for a little bit, but I do like getting in on Harris because he's going to be getting the ball right from the get-go. So I like getting in on him on the IPO. Pay up for Harris here. I think a big night's coming for the Pittsburgh Steelers running back. Okay, let's go to the Chicago side for our last pick. Let's talk about one player there. I'm not super bullish on the Bears, as you can imagine, but if they do have a decent night, we do think that Justin Fields is likely going to be sort of their star player. Now, they are getting David Montgomery back, but who knows how much he'll play. Fields, he's now rushed 18 times over those last 2 games, and he averaged 10 yards per carry last week. So finally, look, Justin Fields, a sub 4.5 runner. We know he's got the athleticism, and it's not like the Steelers defense has been completely impenetrable this year. They've allowed some big plays. They've now allowed multiple passing touchdowns in 4 of their 7 games this year. So all things considered, we have a spot here where Fields should be dropping back probably 30 or more times per game. He's going to be able to use his legs a little bit. Maybe there'll be a big player or two there. Again, this secondary, not impenetrable either. Maybe Allen Robinson finally comes. But at the very least, I don't think Justin Fields is going to cost you a ton because people are going to be very cautious here. And we know now he's going to be taking the ball and rushing a little bit more. So Justin Fields, all things considered, is not a whole ton of Bears that are appealing to me. But the Bears offense does keep this close. Justin Fields probably going to have a massive day, and I do like buying into him in this game. Again, he's a player who can avoid that pass rush with his legs. So those are going to be my 3 picks for Jock Market for Monday Night Football, guys. Again, we got Chase Claypool, we got Najee Harris, and we've got Justin Fields. This should be a game where you go with the star players. Don't drift too far into the outside or down into the salaries. I think you got to play these studs with these 2 teams. Before you go, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the Awesemo YouTube channel if you haven't already. And most importantly, have a great Monday Night Football for Week 9. I'm Geoff Ulrich, and we'll talk to you again soon.